constitution. So those are the reactions from Nyeri today.
All right, thank you so much, Clement, for that. We now want to take back to Clement Masombo to tell us what residents are also saying, Bramwell Buye rather, to tell us more on what residents are saying about commemorating this special day. Bramwell, I'm trusting that you can hear me now. Good afternoon, over to you. What are Kenyans saying?
Thank you. We're here in Kakamega town, and of course, Kenyans are today celebrating 15 years since the promulgated constitution came into place. But the big question remains on Kenyans. What has really changed? Has this constitution changed the lives of Kenyans, or is it still taking them back to where we were before 2010? With me here, I'm being joined by Wakili Edwin Wafula in Kakamega. What has changed 15 years since we promulgated the new constitution?
In my view, I believe corruption has been devolved. We brought in what we call devolution via the new constitution, but there were no checks and measures to tame corrupt practices. So in my view, the constitution, as much as is progressive, it is not being implemented to the letter and the spirit. We have what we call separation of powers, but you see the executive is always interfering with the work of the parliament, always interfering with the work of the judiciary. So until this issue of separation of powers is clearly demarcated, we are just back to where we were originally. We have what we call independent institutions. We have the IPOA, we have the ODPP, we have the DCI, we have the Kenya Police. The constitution defines them as independent bodies, but you realize in most occasions, politicians, political leaders, even the president, issues orders directing these institutions on how to do their work. So in my view, we have a progressive constitution, but as we stand, we are still not having that genuine urge to enforce the constitution as it is. Yes.
Talk about the Bill of Rights. Where are we?
The Bill of Rights, you have just seen what has been happening with the demonstrations. The constitution guarantees a right to demonstrate, a right to picket, but you see when demonstrators go out there to express their rights, they are shot by the police, they are tear gassed, water cannons are used upon them. This is what we call, Bill of Rights. People have a right to life, people have a right to good health, people have a right to basic amenities. Essentially, if you look at what is happening in Kenya, most people don't even have access to medical services. Most people don't have access to, higher education. Most people don't have access to good health, you understand? Most people don't even afford a meal a day. These are things that are covered. It is so good in writing. The Kenyan Constitution is well written, but now the issue is implementing it. So the Bill of Rights to me is not being enforced as it's supposed to be enforced. Yes.
Thank you, Wakili Wafula Edwin here in Kakamega. And it's saying that despite the pride Kenyans are having, that we have a new constitution that is now celebrating 15 years, there is still long-lasting frustration on Kenyans. Basic things in the new constitution are still not being followed. He's talking about the independence of different bodies in the country. He's talking about the respect of the Bill of Rights. He's saying we still have a long way to go. So those are still some of the sentiments from Kenyans from different areas. Some are saying the constitution is working and it's working to the betterment of the country. Others still feel we have a long way to go. From Kakamega, back to the studios.
Right, thank you so much, Bramwell, for that. Now, even as Kenya marks 15